YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Boston Daily 91. If you were looking to find us on social media, those will be linked over in the About section of our channel: Discord, Reddit, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. All right, so you guys that like to defend this scumbag, you like to ask us for 100% proof, like we can just go and break into his house and get the video for you. We can't. If I could, I would, but I can't. So I'm gonna ask you guys for the same. Where's 100% proof that this dude is not cheating? Can you show me? Do you remember the original statement that he made as to why he looks to the left? Nobody. We didn't hear a peep from these fanboys or girls, did we? No, we didn't. So let's take a look at that. But before we do that, remember, if you are not lying, your story doesn't change ever. If I'm a pro player not cheating, so good at Call of Duty, and the only reason I look to the left is for my mini map, that's going to be the only reason I ever say that I'm going to be looking to the map. If I wasn't lying, but if I was lying, my story would change, like I'm going to show you right here. Let's take a look at what he originally said. But before we do that, shout out to Bad Boy Beeman. We're going to reference a clip here from him. He is one of the GOATs doing this. So with that being said, he did drop a really good video in response. I know a lot of you guys seen it. For those of you that haven't, we will leave the video linked below in the description, so make sure you check that out. But for those of you that forgot, let's kind of go take a look at what ZLANER actually said. He was looking to the left when I find it. All right. All right, I want to hold on.
So let's just go ahead and take.
Don't start the party without me. I want to listen too. So this was the original explanation as to why he was looking at the left. And mind you, no mini map talk there. So if I was lying, my story would change. But if I wasn't lying, my story would never change. So let's just throw that out before we move ahead.
All right, let's go. Trav, think of the 10, baby. Not accusing you of cheating, but what do you keep looking at? I've noticed a few times when you beam a kid, you look at another monitor before you do it. I look before I do it? I don't know about that one, buddy. So I've got a chat on this side. I've got a full chat on this side. I've got an OBS on this side, and I've got my Discord on this side. That's all I have on my monitors. OBS is my streaming software. Discord, I look to my left sometimes like this to see if my mic is muted, because I don't have like when I unmute my mic, like, look, ready? I'm unmuting.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You look to your left to make sure your mic isn't muted. Pre-engagement every time. Now, I understand comms are important. That was original looking to the left explanation, and we never heard anything ever from the fanboys. But as soon as he changes his story and says that he is now looking at the mini map, blah blah blah, now the fanboys are like, that's all he's looking at, man. Well, why wasn't he looking at that before? Because he was lying to you. But that's okay. You guys can stay asleep over there. It's quite comical. If you guys ever are just not having a good day, just roll through the comment section and read the stupidity of some of these comments between mine, Bad Boy Beeman's, Puddings, Gustav's, Enos, whoever, man. They are all there disliking the videos and rolling it through the comments. See, here they are, the trolls. But aside from that, Bad Boy Beeman had a great find. So he actually timestamps it for you. I think it's a 2-hour mark in the live stream or something like that, but we're just going to look at it, kind of talk about it, and then we're going to go over the title of this video. All right. Also, kind of just get you guys, so you guys know, he is explaining for those people that are here that do not know, small field of FOV, small FOV, and aimbot with that. So you can actually go back if you haven't seen the video. It's towards the end of the video, and I will have it linked in the description. It's a great video to reference, and he makes a great points that ZLANER doesn't address. Remember, this guy only addresses what he wants to address.
And keep in mind that when you toggle aimbot on or off, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to shoot. You could have it set to a foot pedal. You could have it set keybind to anything on a keyboard, mouse, anything of the sort, even a button on your controller. Okay, the moment just happened, and I guess a lot of you people watching this didn't actually see it happen. We have slowed it down, and we will be analysing it fully, because I want every single one of you to know exactly what it looked like. And it did, to me, look like a low field of view aimbot snapping onto the enemy. And we'll discuss it in detail as well. We will be putting it into 0.25 speed now. He glides down to this roof. He's already got the weapon he needs. He's looting up for ammo. Now that enemy has got his back to him. Watch the aim adjust itself now. Did you see that? Straight to center chest. Okay? Now the weirdest part of that to me, it snaps to center chest. And keep into consideration here that that enemy at this point and up until now hasn't even turned around to look at ZLANER. ZLANER had a clear shot on him and didn't take it. And guys, for any of you who are doubting this footage, because I know that a lot of doubt's been put on whether or not I manipulate clips, I do not. But for those who are doubting it, if you actually go to ZLANER's live stream itself at the 2-hour...
Boom! Exposed, baby. Good morning. Get this rat out of the game along with the rest of them. Tell them.
34 minutes and 22 second mark. You can watch this happen on his live stream on YouTube. Instead of taking the shots that he should have done when the enemy wasn't looking, it's almost as if he noticed that small snap himself and decided to do a little maneuver to sort of play it off. And that's my opinion on that clip right there. And I will say that anyone who has used cheats with low field of view aimbot would agree with exactly my opinion on that moment. We will pull it back now and we will zoom in. Isn't that what we like to do, Z? Zoom in like 3 times on things so that we can see it. Okay, let's have a look now in slow motion and zoomed in. So from this point here, you know, he turns, there's the enemy, not looking at him. Watch this small snap now. Here's something some of you guys may not know. If you have your aimbot set to aim at chest and that person is behind an object, it actually causes the aimbot to struggle. So even if you have your aim smoothness, aim speed and field of view really low, right? Everything perfect to make it look as legit as possible. But that enemy is behind an object. For example, in this case, the air vents that are on the roof. That enemy has gone behind them. Watch as ZLANER aims down sight here.
What's that you say, brother? He's cheating? Oh, he has a bunch of clips that he hasn't addressed. Oh, man.
Okay, it doesn't lock onto the enemy. But if you actually watch as that enemy moves to the left side of the vent, it locks on. That's when it locked on right there. And the way I look at it is not as a player there, but a player box. Now, the player box that comes with wall hacks is like the hitbox. That is where you can actually register bullets. So as soon as one part of that box is visible, the aim will snap to the enemy. You watch as he aims down sight. It's on the box. The enemy becomes visible on the left side of the air vents. And that's when it snaps.
Oh, man. Zachy Poo, buddy, man. It's looking quite bad for you, man. I almost kind of feel bad. I really don't. The only thing I'm sorry for is how dumb and blind these ZLANER fanboys and girls and the rest of these other rats fan bases are. I feel sorry for you guys, but oh yeah, side note, my rent's almost due in like 2 weeks, so that's why we're here. But in all seriousness, some of the Z fanboys and fandom that the Z is going on over there and the Z fam seem to think that Z wasn't addressing us. He was strictly addressing a bad boy Beeman. So we're just going to kind of show you how he was addressing us as a collective unit, because this is how we have to do things for you guys, because you guys are so stuck in love with this freaking rat that you just let him lie to you and rob you, that you guys believe whatever he says. So we kind of got to break things down for you guys and put them in slow motion and then run it back 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 times so you guys get it, right? Because some things just can't be explained, and he definitely will never explain them because he knows as well as we know. But anyway, let's get right to the point. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a look at what he's talking about.
Throughout the entire video of almost just being done with this entire situation and just blown away at some of the stupidity levels. Please understand that I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I completely understand that there are people that play this game casually, don't know a ton about like certain things and aspects of the game, and it makes it harder for them to fathom certain things. I am not trying to be a dick to those people. I actually am trying my best to not allow you to get manipulated by someone who...
What the fuck is this dude always talking about, bro? This dude, has anybody else noticed that this dude rambles more than I've ever seen anybody ramble?
Who is trying to manipulate the easily manipulated. That is what I'm trying to do. The people that I'm talking more condescending towards are the people that I...
All right, fanboys, is he saying people or is he saying person? Basic grammar, but he's addressing all of us.
Am rightfully pissed at. I'm rightfully pissed at for all of this.
What the... Bro, we're pissed at you, my guy. Hold on, time out. Oh my god, bro. This shit is just funny at the...
People that I am rightfully pissed at. I'm rightfully pissed at.
Rightfully pissed at. Right. You know how many people are getting overlooked by clowns like fucking this dude? Are you kidding me, bro? People that are actually good at the game, that are not as down bad as these fucking losers, bro. It's looking real bad for you guys. I'm just gonna say, look at this clown.
People that I am rightfully pissed at. I'm rightfully pissed at for all of this absolute clout chase fiesta that has been...
Yeah, okay, show us 1.5 monitors, or like maybe like 1.25. How about that? Anyway, man. So look, we're gonna go back, and like, I would have no problem with anything if these dudes were like, in these YouTube videos, right? They were like, here's my Zen script. I've been using it for the last 3 months. It's linked in the description. Try it out for yourself. If they were just completely transparent, I would have a lot more respect for these guys. You know what I mean? But they're not. They're selling a fake dream, and that's where my problem lies with these dudes. So, you know what I mean? It's like, this is how you really get good at Call of Duty. These are the things we use, and this is why we game on PC, but that's not what's going on. They're lying to you and acting like you're stupid, which is a huge issue with me. All right, now what we're going to show you now is him showing you all 3 monitors with a cell phone for a second, but what we want is we want all 3 monitors shown, everything being transparent while playing the game, not buybacks, regular battle royale. Does that make sense? That's all we want. It's kind of simple, but let's take a look at this clown's what he says.
So let me show you here, like, I'll even show it from the camera angle that you guys are always seeing in these clips. It's when I'm actually playing the game. My webcam is down on this right-hand side. It's a little bit smaller. This is what it looks like when I'm sitting this close to my monitor. Same as always, same camera angle. I'm looking up to the left, up to the left, up to the left, where my UAV is, where my mini-map is. And then now I'm looking all the way over to my left-hand monitor, completely looking at this full other screen. And the clips never look this way. I'm always looking just this slight head adjustment. And people believe that my left monitor is like right here somewhere, not way over.
All right, so let's go back and see what his first explanation was said. If now this was the truth and he wasn't guilty, then his story would have never changed. But let's look at it again. One more.
So I've got a chat on this side. I've got a full chat on this side. I've got an OBS on this side, and I've got my Discord on this side. That's all I have on my monitors. So I've got a chat on this side. I've got a full chat on this side. I've got an OBS on this side, and I've got my Discord on this side. That's all I have on my monitors. So I've got a chat on this side. I've got a full chat on this side. I've got an OBS on this side, and I've got my Discord on this side. OBS is my streaming software. Discord, I look to my left sometimes like this to see if my mic is muted, because I don't have like when I unmute my mic, like, look, ready? I'm unmuting.
Bro, what the...
Discord, I look to my left sometimes like this to see if my mic is muted, because I don't have like when I unmute my mic, like, look, ready? I'm unmuting.
Bro, what the...
Discord, I look to my left sometimes like this to see if my mic is muted because I don't have like a, when I unmute my mic, like look, ready? I'm unmuting.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro. Let's just take a pause, take a moment of silence for my dog's career right here. But rip, bro. Listen, if I was always just looking at my UAV and I was never cheating on the game, I'm not going to ever say this. But, okay. So if I'm some controller self-proclaimed god, right? And I play the game so much and have so much game sense and recoil control that I am just cracked out of my mind, I'm always going to be looking to my left for the mini-map. That story is never going to change. Weird how it changes here, though. This was the original statement that the fan boys and girls failed to address. But they'll be here. We're here for you. Don't worry. So with all that being said, shout out to Bad Boy Beeman and the rest of everybody else, myself included, bringing awareness to this. If you guys are excited for ZLANER's response to all of this, then please hit that thumbs up. And if you are not excited, which if you are a fanboy, I wouldn't be too excited, but I'm seriously pumped up about it. Fires me all the way up. If you are not excited, then make sure to hit that thumbs down on the channel. In my opinion, we all pretty much saw Bad Boy Beeman's response. I think that ZLANER got owned, right? As I said in my video. But hey, let me know in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. It's going to be a good one. I got some info for you guys that you might not have known. I always love you guys. Boston Daily signing out. Peace.